5 regions, 50 teams, over 1,800 matches per year. Onivia, League of Legends highlights heaven.
The mid lane. No big flexes for Invictus Gaming, and they actually do go for the Karma lock-in as the champion of choice for tank.
Okay, now this is dangerous because there is a significant lack of damage. Here
Invades
we go.
now looking for a very early gank on towards Rookie, who's been pinned down by the tether coming out from tank, as well as the empowered Q. SOFM does get tanked up, and a flash forward means SOFM picks up first blood.
Yeah, and Rookie still had flash. This is what I'm talking about with SOFM. He is so unpredictable mid lane, and they're going to start sieging mid lane turret at 7 minutes into the game. They just don't play by the same rules.
He's going on top of Rookie already. That's really aggressive from Graves, still holding on to his collateral damage as well. Being rather aggressive in between. I'm going to come help you. Taxi lane a little bit. Now they've got the shield on towards the Graves. He's going aggressive towards Rookie again. Flashes away from Brom. Rookie goes down. Baolan's going to be the next target here, as they're going to pick up another kill, this time going over towards the jungler. SOFM in a little bit of trouble. Kid's going toe-to-toe, shuts him down, but gets taken down by Flandre in return.
And at what cost? I mean, right now, Invictus Gaming, they're trying to fight fire with fire. Harry Trundle.
I've seen this before, I just can't remember where.
And one more time, I just don't think I saw it out of...
Rookie, though, going to die here. Jay-Z just pops the Thunderlords, takes him down. Good flash from Tank. Avoids Kid's ultimate. I wouldn't know, Spawn.
I hope he builds a Hurricane.
That'd be pretty cool, but for now, Baolan's in a lot of trouble. Flashes away, but it's straight in towards Tank. He's going to get taken out really low. There's the ultimate coming out from Shen. Tank has to stay alive a little bit longer, and he does. As SOFM just flashes over the wall and puts a few shotgun pellets into his face. Now Marge has to run, but it's going to be sped up and slowed down. Collateral damage is going to whiff there, but forces the flash away.
Might have got his hand slapped out of the cookie. Oh!
So is that cheeky as well. Marge actually in a very sticky situation. Unfortunately, the second shot doesn't connect. The fourth crit does come out. Tank, though, in lots of trouble here. Here comes a teleport into the mid lane. Rookie, though, getting jumped on straight away by SOFM. He doesn't care about the gravity field. Immediately changes targets towards Baolan. Stuns him up with concussive blows, but Sunfire Cake coming out of Shen takes him down.
Oh, the whole team is here, however. Tank gets caught out.
Big gank squad coming out. SOFM already went over this wall. Rookie takes him down now. Jay-Z's in a lot of trouble. Alistar actually has to flash away. SOFM's being caught out. Now he's going to get taken out really low. Everyone flashes on top of him for the double kill picked up by Rookie.
Yeah, really nicely done, actually, from the Invictus Gaming lineup. And this is HG. They kind of adapted to this game. Maybe a little bit slower than I would have liked, although SOFM now tagged up.
He has been tagged by the Enchanter. Chris Arrow does get
Can
the
they
stand
blow him
united,
up?
though. They're going to be able to blow him up right off the side of this fight. Meanwhile, though, they're able to take down Kid in the back lines as he dives in to try and lock him down and successfully secure. This has been started. It's now down to half health. They're chunking away the Kid. Looking to see if he can get the steal. Baolan goes in. There's the arrow on top of SOFM. It's down to 1,000 health. Kid goes in.
They got him again.
The spite's going to come out from Jin, though. So they're looking for the return fight. It's a 5-on-5. SOFM is down. Jay-Z and Flandre trying to get out of the pit. Rookie goes over the top. So does Marge. They're chasing them down. Kid dies in the back lines, but it's a double kill coming out for Rookie. They trade 1 for 2, but Baron being picked up by Martin.
So Snake with the ball. Much the entirety of the team.
Here comes the Narrow, only going to land on top of Jay-Z, takes a bit of damage, doesn't pop the ultimate, decides to at the end of that fight.
Whoa.
Kid, though, smashes Martin into his team. The 80 carry is down, but Baolan takes a lot of damage in return. Jay-Z actually might be the next target. Rookie chases him down. Marge is going to be able to take down Jay-Z, as now the rest of
still going.
The rest of Snake are just going to try and expire shortly, and have already started on the Baron, but Snake don't understand, and Invictus Gaming know this is happening now. Lockdown Baolan. Kid's going to try and dive into the back lines. In fact, just goes from the front first. Curtical to start the fight off. Doesn't get interrupted by the Brom ultimate, so he fires all 4 shots off and takes down the support to start the fight. Flandre tanks up a lot and decides to back off, but there goes the Hecarim straight in the back. Tank will get the stand united, but it's been caught off. Kid takes him down, and Invictus Gaming start the fight strong, but up by the Rylai's Crystal Scepter. In fact, a flash coming out there looking for him. Enchanted Crystal Arrow connects. They're going to be able to take him down. Flandre will fall, and after the extended team fight, Invictus Gaming going to look towards the Baron.
Yeah, they certainly will, but do they have
to charge into that backline with that lack of armor penetration? There's a few ways to deal with him, especially
like
since they doesn't too much. Tesso has been caught out, does get the stand united as well as the cleanse to keep him alive, but gets taken down. Flandre does join the fight, but a little bit too late as the superstar jungler's already gone. They're just chasing them down. Flandre will fall for the double kill for Marge. Now Jay-Z's in trouble. Kid's going to continue chasing him down. The Alistar's a bit angry, he gets to pulverize, but that might be all he can do as Rookie shoots him up with an auto attack to take down the kill. Here comes the ultimate coming out from Jin, trying to chase them. But Save just blocks them all off. Marge does get clipped off in the end, though. And unlucky coming out from Snake.
For Martin.
He certainly isn't, but they're
And
still
Rookie
going.
and Kid are behind them now.
Now they're just going to fight their way out of this one. Baolan and Save are really low, but a good pillar stops there. Rookie just one-shots Martin, now takes the next target. Will take down Baolan for his efforts, but that's 3 members of IG just pushing on strong to take the double kill. And now it's just completely swung into Invictus Gaming's favor.
And there is a reason we call it the one-shot build, and it's because that happens whenever he goes near an AD carry. Rookie is on absolute fire, now 9, 4, and 6. Marge, with his first death of the game, has actually looked much more impressive with Baolan in the starting lineup. And they all of a sudden, old Tanky doesn't have the cleanse.
He's going to have to try and flash away. Still gets clipped though. Jay-Z goes to the back lines. Kid going to take a bit of damage. That's an angry cow, but one that's taking too much damage. Collateral damage just goes straight through the team. The field goal is good as Marge picks up the kill. Now SOFM in trouble, tries to run away. Will get Stan United to keep himself alive, but Kid takes too much damage in the back lines. Martin already taken down. They're just hunting down the Vietnamese jungler as IG just chase on forward. He's trying to do what he can to quick draw and
They do
kite
not
back.
like SOFM right now. Rookie wants his man.
He's getting his revenge right here, right now, as Marge picks up the kill. And with 3 members of Snake.
But no, they hunt him halfway down mid lane, Fish. You can see that all of the early game pressure that he put out returned in full at 44 minutes in.
And somehow, Invictus Gaming fight back from a 9,000 gold deficit to continue the trend of this week's spawn and pick up the win over Snake Esports.
And it was not just any 9,000...